and gentlemen, thank you so much. Firstly, as Indians, we are the warmest people in the world. Kindness and the most giving. Mehman Nawazi में हमारे से कोई अच्छा होता नहीं पूरी दुनिया में. लेकिन in one thing we are a little relaxed. And when all these wonderful names were mentioned, the great journalists of our wonderful industry, I think we would have done better with the applause for them. So please put your hands together and honor these wonderful people. A little more, come on. Very important. All of these people who have honored us, actors who are standing on stage, on screen, and walk away with a lot of accolades and things. You've been a big support system to all of us. So one quick little story, I've got about 40 minutes to speak. One quick little story is that I started my career with a film, a digital film. And it was not eligible for any awards because it was a digital film. It was probably the first digital feature film in this country. It was called Let's Talk. And it was in a small little festival. And 4 people saw it. 4 people saw it, maybe more, I'm joking. But there was a gentleman who came up to me and said, I'd like to do an interview with you. I said, really, me? He said, yes. I said, why? He said, you know, when you start working, you may not give me the time for an interview. And I am so grateful to you. I'm so grateful to you, Jyoti. Stand up, please, Jyoti. I'm so grateful to you for having the faith in this very, very young 44-year-old actor who's making his debut. Young little chap who's very nervous. I'm equally nervous today, just by the way. But hats off to you, Jyoti, for always asking the most pertinent questions and making cinema better. Making cinema better. It's not just us. Thank you. It's so true. Jyoti, I thank you so much, and all of you, all my friends on that table who came up here and took a photograph. I will cherish this photograph. And 45 minutes. I just want to say this, that the pandemic has been hard on a lot of people. In this room, outside this room. And we've all been through a lot. But today somehow I feel, over here, we're free for some reason. I don't know why. We feel free and we feel that we are honoring each other. I honor you as you honor me and all the other great artists that you will honor tonight. And during the pandemic, my mother passed away, and every time I would win an award, I would go and place it at her feet. This is the first time that my mom is not around, but yeah, she knows that this award is in her name, and I thank you very much for allowing me to tell my mother that you make me proud and I make her proud. The 2 questions she always asked me every time I went for something like this. She said, how did it go? Wonderful. How was the evening? Wonderful. And she asks me 2 questions. Did they show you love? I'll say yes. The second question is, did they show you respect? I'll say yes. I want to thank you all for allowing me to tell my mom that you showed me love and you showed me respect. Thank you very much.
Very well. As Baman just rightly said, hey, you're still here? I thought you left. Thank you. As he just rightly said, is there love? Is there respect? There's ample. There's ample for everyone right here in the auditorium. Thank you for so much love. यहाँ जितने सारे journalists बैठे हैं, I think when I joined in the industry, most of them held my hand tight. Because when you come from out, you do not know what's right, what's wrong, you make mistakes. These were the faces who said, हाँ ये ठीक है, ये कर लो. And sir, आप जो बता रहे थे, I have danced around trees and I totally loved it. I've loved it. I have loved my chiffon sarees. I have loved my dances. And then you realize that, okay, no, I'm just generally saying. But that's part of, I think, our films. We grew up on this. And to join the industry was, yes, to be a Yash Raj heroine. And very strangely, I was actually just waiting, and like Mama just spoke about his mother. My mother said, "What are you waiting for?" I said, "I'm waiting for somebody to just discover me." And she said, "So what if that doesn't happen?" So that got me thinking. She said, "Why don't you do one thing? Why don't you take up the roles that are beautiful and do them so well that they can't, not look at you, and they notice you well and they write roles for you." So today when I stand here, I just stand very indebted that I took my mother's advice, and I have a career in a place that I truly love. I do not know what I would have done had I not been an actor. I love this place, I love you all, and this is so gratifying. And you've been such an inspiration always, be it working with you on the film, which was so professionally and beautifully done, be it being on your awards. It's lovely. And I'm thoroughly enjoying this phase of my career where when you look in the mirror, you see a different person. I think for all actors, all these young actors who are sitting here, and all of us here, I guess these are the bestest times we live in, and thank you for acknowledging that. Thank you so much.